Did you know that a toy line nearly bankrupted one of the world's largest companies? That toy line was Lego, and its story is one of near collapse followed by incredible innovation. Join us as we explore the top Lego teams of all time, their impact on the company, and their influence on the toy industry as a whole. The Lego Group was founded in 1932 in Billund, Denmark, by O. Kirk Christiansen. The name Lego comes from the Danish phrase "leg godt," meaning play well. The interlocking Lego bricks we know today were patented in 1958, and since then, dozens of teams have been produced, each with varying degrees of success. But a small group has become historically dominant in popularity, longevity, or sales. First, we have Lego City. This long-running team is based on urban life, featuring sets centered around police, fire, construction, trains, and emergency services. It originated from earlier town-based Lego systems, with Lego Town as a major predecessor in the 1970s and 1990s. Lego City remains one of the company's most consistently best-selling teams. Next, we have Lego Star Wars. Launched in 1999 after Lego signed a licensing agreement with Lucasfilm, it's frequently described as Lego's best-selling team of all time. Major milestone sets include the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon, with the original released in 2007 and a larger 7,541-piece version in 2017. Star Wars was the first major licensed team to transform Lego's business model at scale. Moving on, we have Lego Technic. Introduced in 1977 under the name Expert Builder, later becoming Technic, it's known for gears, axles, pneumatics, motors, and mechanical realism. It's one of the longest-running advanced Lego teams, with a major adult fan base. Then there's Lego Friends. Launched in 2012, it's centered on the fictional setting of Heart Lake City. It has been one of Lego's strongest modern teams, especially in the girls' toy market. A major redesign and relaunch occurred in 2023, with more diverse characters and broader themes. Lego Ninjago launched in 2011. Developed originally as a replacement for Bionicle, it became a huge original franchise in its own right. It includes a long-running TV series beginning in 2011 and is one of Lego's most successful internally created teams. Lego Harry Potter first launched in 2001. It returned in 2018 with a new wave tied to renewed nostalgia and expanded building detail, becoming a strong seller tied to the global popularity of the Harry Potter franchise. Lego Creator appeared as a broad team in the 2000s. Later adult-oriented premium sets were grouped under Creator Expert and then Lego Icons. It's important for large display sets, modular buildings, and collector appeal. Lego Jurassic World is tied to the franchise relaunch around 2015. It benefits from the global appeal of dinosaurs and the Jurassic Park Jurassic World brand, making it a recurring license team, especially popular with younger builders. Before Lego Friends, earlier girl-oriented teams such as Belleville and Scholar were predecessors but were less successful. And finally, Lego Bionicle, launched in 2001, became one of Lego's most important original story-driven teams. It ended its first run in 2010, but was highly influential among fans and credited with helping stabilize Lego during a difficult financial period in the early 2000s. Let's dive deeper into some lesser-known facts. Lego Star Wars launched in 1999, just before the release of Star Wars Episode I, The Phantom Menace. This was a landmark because Lego had previously relied mostly on original themes rather than blockbuster licensing. The team's success helped establish the modern Lego licensing strategy. Lego Star Wars has included sets spanning playsets, battle packs, UCS collector models, minifigure-scale starfighters, and giant display sets. The team is so successful that some of Lego's most expensive and iconic sets are Star Wars branded. Technic began as Expert Builder in 1977. It was intended to teach mechanical function, not just construction. Technic has often served as a testbed for advanced functions later adapted into broader Lego products. The line has increasingly targeted adults through licensed supercars and heavy machinery, including brands such as Porsche, Bugatti, McLaren, and Lamborghini. When Friends launched in 2012, it was controversial because LEGO used more realistic body proportions and a different design language for the mini dolls. LEGO said the line was intended to broaden appeal and increase representation of girls in construction play. The 2023 reboot introduced more character variety, including different skin tones, body types, and interests. Ninjago was created by LEGO designers Michael Svein Knapp and others within the LEGO Group's internal creative pipeline. It became one of the company's most durable modern franchises because it combined building, action figures, serialized storytelling, TV animation, and collectible minifigures. It outlived many comparable action themes that vanished after only a few years. The first Harry Potter sets appeared in 2001 tied to the early film adaptations. The theme has gone through multiple resets because of changing film licenses and evolving LEGO design standards. The 2018 return reflected the growing adult collector market and 20th anniversary nostalgia wave. Bionicle is often misunderstood as a simple action figure line, but it was a highly scripted story universe with original lore, character arcs, and a fictional language. It helped define the construction category, buildable action figures with articulation. Bionicle fans are among the most dedicated in LEGO history, and the line influenced later themes such as Hero Factory. LEGO City is not a single original 1970s theme but an evolution of LEGO's town-based play system. Its strength comes from being flexible, evergreen, and close to real-world play patterns. It is a foundation theme for LEGO's annual retail strategy. LEGO Star Wars' historical significance lies in its licensing revolution. Star Wars showed LEGO that licensed intellectual property could become a core growth engine. It helped LEGO expand beyond purely original toy systems. The theme became a template for later licensed lines such as Harry Potter, Marvel, Disney, Jurassic World, and Lord of the Rings. Its commercial impact was especially important during LEGO's turnaround after financial stress in the early 2000s. LEGO City is historically important because it anchors LEGO's core identity, ordinary life, infrastructure, and open-ended building. It keeps the LEGO ecosystem stable by providing starter sets, police fire utility sub-themes, train products, and seasonal city expansions. It is one of the most universally recognizable LEGO themes worldwide. Technic influenced how LEGO is used for STEM learning. It appeals to older children, teens, and adults who want mechanical realism. Technic has made LEGO relevant beyond play into engineering education, hobbyist modeling, and collector culture. Friends changed how LEGO approached gendered toy marketing. Even though the theme sparked debate, it broadened LEGO's customer base. Its commercial success showed that LEGO could design products for audiences previously underrepresented in the brand's core strategy. Ninjago proved LEGO could create a successful original franchise in the modern entertainment era. It strengthened LEGO's transmedia model, toys, TV, games, films. It became a model for how toy brands can build an entire universe from scratch. Harry Potter and Jurassic World demonstrated the power of nostalgia and cross-generational appeal. They brought in both children and adult collectors and expanded the display set market significantly. Bionicle is often cited as one of the most important internal LEGO themes because it helped pull the company through a difficult period. It created a loyal fandom, deep lore, and a storytelling-first approach unusual for a toy line. LEGO's commitment to expanding its reach into African consumer markets is growing. LEGO is invested in making its product accessible and culturally relevant to diverse communities worldwide, including Africa. Understanding local market dynamics and consumer preferences is vital for LEGO's continued global success. These themes, with their rich history and cultural significance, continue to shape the LEGO experience for builders of all ages across the globe. Join us next time as we explore LEGO's surprising connection to the space race. Billund, Denmark, LEGO headquarters, area view, early morning light, 8K.